Hello, Jai Shri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी।
Yes, Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
यशमती आंटी।
Jai Shri
जय श्री
Mataji.
माता जी।
जय श्री माता जी।
Jai Shri Mataji. Everybody is prepared for today's clearance. Put so candling. Today numbers are very few, huh? People are joining late. Okay, no problem. Does anyone have any question? कोई सवाल?
आप आज भाव बीज या फिर उसके बारे में बता सकते हो क्या?
किसके बारे में?
भाई दूज। if
भाई
there's
दूज.
any- हाँ,
Did I Bhai Dooj about the my experience, or you want to know why Bhai Dooj is celebrated?
you're both.
Both. Yes. See, Bhai Dooj is basically celebrated as the birthday of the moon. Hold on, let me. The moon is born also as a brother of Mother Earth, you can say. So, how Shri Mataji describes, right? That when she says, when it is dark and when the human being could not see at that time, they would feel the security from the moon. This when the sun is gone and the darkness, it was the moon that was there for her children. Of course, now we have lights and everything. This was in the earlier times. And they would find that solace with moon. And now significance of moon we already know. It represents the spirit that is within us. That's why Sri Shiva wears it as his, decoration. And we know so many things about the moon. Actually, about the moon, I discovered when I started to see the vibrations. You will see with the moon, if you are able to connect with the moon, you will see whenever you call this deity, Shri Mataji can bless you with a very cool liver. When you look at the moon, you will see, oh, the moon is a reflection. It just reflects light, basically. There's nothing. So you will get sublime thoughts of, oh, that's how God's reflection is in my heart. So there is something like a reflector in me that reflects, that is. So Shimadaji says, work on your heart. When your heart is clean and it's a clean reflector, then the image of God is much more clean in a person like that. And moon also, Shimadaji says, when you go above Sahasrara, that chakra is also actually signifies the moon. So moon has a tremendous effect on our overall well-being. I don't know if you're aware of the scientist who did this. This is not Sahaj, but something called high tide and low tides. Okay, so you know the pearl. It's in the pearl shell, right? So they used to open up on high tides and close on low tides. So when is it a high tide? When the moon is closer to the sun, closer to the Earth's atmosphere, right? तो वो उनका जो है सीप जो है सीप बोलते हैं ना सीप तो वो खुलता था बिकॉज इट वाज इट्स अ नेचुरल थिंग नो इट्स उसके अंदर नेचुरल ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैं एंड ऑल सो विद द इफेक्ट ऑफ द मून वो खुलता था एंड देन व्हेन द मून वाज फर्दर अवे फ्रॉम द अर्थ it would close the mouth. So, and then what they did, these shells were, I think, from Ohio or eastern side of America. So, what these scientists did, they took them to the west coast, where is a different time zone. 3 घंटे का फर्क है. And can you believe it? कि ये सीप वहां पे भी they kept the time that was on the eastern time zone, जो इस तरफ था, which was 3 hours ahead. तो जब moon was closer on this side, ये सीप तब मुंह खोलते थे. The point he tried to make is the effect of moon on the organisms. in the sea. So now imagine the effect of moon on human beings. We are highly evolved. हमारा उत्क्रांति और आगे है ना. वी आर ऑन द टॉप. अगर पिरामिड बनाइए, evolution of plants, animals, mammals, then human being is at the top. So the moon's effect on a human being is deeper. So that is why Shri Mataji has said that when there is no moon and full moon, you should be alert, you should be in good bandhan. What is the effect? When it is no moon, then all the satanic left-sided forces, you can say, are very, very active. So all the tantrics and all those people, they work on those dead spirits. And that's why on that day you should worship Sri Shiva. You should surrender to the spirit, you ascend to the Shiva Tattva. And that's why you meditate on your spirit. They say to take Shiva Kavach and sleep early. Similarly, there are people for whom full moon will act. Full moon उनके ऊपर ज़्यादा प्रभावी होता है. Means what? Basically, they have maybe they are right-sided, you can say, or the hyperactivity or the environment around them is very hyper. So on full moon time, you have to surrender your creative powers and think of Sri Rama principle, the father principle. अब श्री रामा फादर प्रिंसिपल मदर प्रिंसिपल ये आपको क्लियरली समझ में आना चाहिए. मदर प्रिंसिपल इज लेफ्ट साइड, father principle is the right side. Left heart, right heart. Mother principle is purity, innocence, morality. अगर आपके माँ के तत्व को शुद्ध रखना है, यू हैव टू बी एब्सोल्युटली मॉरल, प्योर, ऑनेस्ट पर्सन. आपका लेफ्ट साइड कभी नहीं पकड़ेगा. बिकॉज योर मदर प्रिंसिपल इज स्ट्रांग. माँ आपके अंदर, शी इज सिक्योर. शी इज नेवर चैलेंज्ड विद एनी इम्प्योर थॉट्स, लस्ट, ग्रीड. लेफ्ट साइड आपका अच्छा होगा. Father principle is what? Father principle is no having full faith in father. अगर पिता आपके घर में आपको एक faith आता है, रे he is looking after me, he is looking after my well-being. And if you are again boastful, बहुत ज़्यादा हम ये हैं, हम वो हैं, उससे भी आपका father principle weak हो जाता है. So your mother principle is auspiciousness, your emotions, your desire should be pure. उसको आप मत लांगो, वो मर्यादा रखो. एंड ऑन द राइट साइड रिकग्नाइज दैट इट इज द फादर हु लुक्स आफ्टर मी. आई एम टेकन केयर ऑफ एंड आई डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट फ्यूचर. मुझे कोई पैसे के मामले में लोग जो पैसा खाते हैं, ब्राइब लेते हैं, ऑल दैट इज सिन अगेंस्ट द फादर. Which Shimadaji says, now the eastern side, that is India and other countries, they suffer from the sin against the father. क्योंकि चिंता करना, पैसे के पीछे जाना एंड ऑल, रनिंग आफ्टर मटेरियलिज्म, ऑल दैट इज सिन अगेंस्ट द फादर. एंड इन द वेस्ट, वेस्ट का प्रॉब्लम क्या है? सिन अगेंस्ट द मदर. दे हैव मनी, नो प्रॉब्लम, लग्जरी, नो प्रॉब्लम, बट दे डोंट हैव कैरेक्टर. दे डोंट बिलीव इन प्योर रिलेशनशिप्स. They will have all, they'll carry on, and it is disgusting, but that's how their psyche, they say what's wrong. So that is the sin against the mother. इसलिए यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा दिमागी प्रॉब्लम. यंग एज men, women, दिमाग खराब. They don't know why they are doing these things because they have not taken care of their mother principle. That is why Sri Ganesha is respected in the mother principle. Mother principle has to be proper, and that is the insistence of Eastern culture. हमारे culture में क्या है? Our traditions, how we bring up children, we keep to that, dharma, naitikta, character building. It's something called you have to have good character, be good behavior. आपको हर एक को माँ या भाई बहन उस तरीके के upbringing आता है. ये बाद में सिनेमा देख के लोग का दिमाग खराब होता है. बट मोस्टली इन इंडिया आई थिंक दैट इज द वैल्यू सिस्टम. यहाँ का वैल्यू सिस्टम ऐसे नहीं है. यहाँ वैल्यू सिस्टम इज ऑल अबाउट हाउ डोमिनेटिंग यू आर, हाउ कैरिस्मेटिक यू आर, एंड देन आपके कितने पैसे हैं, या यू आर जज्ड ऑन दैट. कैरेक्टर है या नहीं, नोबडी केयर्स. आपका कुछ भी, मतलब एनीथिंग इज नॉट वैल्यूड. Then they have their other set of problems. And यहाँ पे families are not strong. बच्चे are, they don't know with whom they will be. Mothers are having children from so many fathers, and there is no culture. So that is why here what is hit? The left side is hit fully. Complete left side. आपको मतलब हम लोग सीकर्स मीटिंग्स होते थे, इट वाज सो डिफिकल्ट टू रेज द कुंडली एंड ब्रिंग इट अप हियर, इट वाज इम्पॉसिबल. But the in India, the problem is different. It is a problem, as we said, it is a lot of worrying, underconfidence in God, not knowing. तो that direction is needed. तो ये दोनों साइड का बैलेंसिंग आप देखोगे. अगेन, द मून इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, द स्पिरिट. व्हेन यू टेक टू द स्पिरिट यू अंडरस्टैंड, ओ, इन द लाइट ऑफ योर स्पिरिट यू रिकॉग्नाइज ये सही नहीं है, ये मेरे वाइब्रेशंस ऐसे क्यों आ रहे हैं. यू करेक्ट योर सेल्फ. लेफ्ट में आ रहा है तो लेफ्ट करेक्ट कर लीजिए, राइट में आ रहा है तो राइट करेक्ट कर लीजिए. नाउ इट इज वेरी सिंपल थ्रू सहज योगा. Everything is simplified and easy to understand. Nothing to feel guilty of left and right. You just decide, no, now I want to lead a life which has a strong foundation. I want to develop myself, get myself grounded, and do things that will help me balance both left and right side. दोनों तरफ हमारा अच्छा होना चाहिए. तो तभी कहते हैं ना श्री माता जी, यू आर टेकन केयर ऑफ ऑलरेडी. अगर आपका ध्यान और आपका एक्सेस स्ट्रांग है, हर एक सही चीज आपके साथ होता है. गलत हो ही नहीं सकता है. क्यों? क्योंकि ये दोनों चीज आप उसके परे हो जाते हैं. यू डोंट रन आफ्टर negativities of the left side. You recognize what is the negativity of the right side. So in both these cases, again, moon I think is very very important. Pay your homage whenever you look at Chandrama Devata. You sit, you can just connect with him. He's very, very, as I said, he's the mama in Indian culture. It is so beautiful. See, again, like mama twice. So he will look after you. You will understand, Are, aise kaise moon can look after me. No, he will. He'll come to your rescue. He'll give you very auspicious ideas. As I said, liver, the spirit, he can take you, give you those higher powers in raising the kundalini of seekers. So sometimes when say I'm stuck somewhere and if I see the moon around me and I just pray to him, Shri Chandrama, please help me. You are also the श्री लक्ष्मी के भी वो प्रिय है ना, श्री लक्ष्मी जी के साथ निकले थे शायद, आई थिंक मंथन में. तो ये बहुत गहरा संबंध है. यू विल सी इवन इन योर चक्रास, इफ यू आस्क लिटिल हेल्प, समटाइम्स सम चक्रास डोंट ओपन. श्री माता जी, प्लीज गिव मी द पावर ऑफ द कूलिंग वाइब्रेशंस ऑफ द मून. And slowly, steadily, even when you meditate, again, this is good for people who are not on the left side. If you're left sided, Shimadaji said, avoid the moon, sit more in the sun. जिसको बहुत जल्दी बुरा लगता है, डिप्रेस है, रोना धोना होता है and all, आप थोड़ा सूर्य की आराधना करिए. जैसे meditate with the sun. Morning rays, not afternoon, not after 10, 11. That is very hot. That will heat your liver. बट मॉर्निंग रेज आर वेरी गुड फॉर योर बैक. आ गया तो सर का पीछा जो भाग है, इसको आप दिखाते हुए यू कैन मेडिटेट, से अल्लाह अकबर, डू योर ट्रीटमेंट्स एंड ऑल. एंड बोथ सन एंड मून यू विल सी द डिफरेंस. तो धीरे धीरे आप जब इनसे आपका जुड़ना होगा और ज़्यादा करीबी से, जैसे जैसे आपकी कुंडली में उठेंगी, यू विल फील सच कनेक्शन, वेरी डीप कनेक्शन. मतलब एक बार ऐसा था, बहुत बादल था एंड आई वॉज गोइंग टू ड्रॉप माई सन ऑफ. एंड अल्लाह अकबर करने के बाद दोनों हाथ मैंने आसमान की ओर रखा और आई वाज प्रेइंग, श्री सूर्य देवता, आई नो यू आर बिहाइंड एंड प्लीज गिव माय सन. उसको उसके उसका एग्जाम्स थे और कुछ थोड़ा सा वो था. प्लीज गिव हिम सम सोलेस एंड सम फियरलेसनेस. And I tell you, I don't know how, when by the time I opened my eyes, the sun started to come just for a few minutes and then closed again with the cloud. And there was no sign of having the sun all day. But I could feel that, अरे, वो एक कनेक्शन आपका बनेगा. आप सूर्य नमस्कार करिए. जिन लोगों को बॉडी अच्छा सा स्ट्रांग बनाना है सूर्य की पहली किरणों में भी, आप सुबह सूर्य नमस्कार करिए. You do Surya Namaskara. That's what I tell even my children. No going to no doing these excessive exercises because it'll spoil your chakras. If you do it, you should understand what is good for you and how far to go. पूरा ज्ञान है इसका, तो आपकी सूर्य नाड़ी इतनी जलेगी इफ यू गेट ओवर राइट साइडेड. बट हमारे जो आसन हैं उसको समझ कर, इफ यू वांट टू मेक योर बॉडी स्ट्रांग बिकॉज यू वांट टू डू द वर्क ऑफ सर्ज योगा. अभी लोग बॉडी पे इतना ज़्यादा ध्यान देते हैं कि उसका इसेंस नहीं समझते हैं कि अरे हमको फोटोग्राफ्स के लिए, इंस्टाग्राम के लिए अच्छा बनना है, ऐसा नहीं. You want to have a healthy body, healthy mind, which gives the coefficients of vibrations. Vibrations आपके अच्छे आने चाहिए. अल्टीमेटली घर से बॉडी तंदुरुस्त बन गया, चेहरा सुंदर हो गया, पर अंदर आदमी की कोई कैरेक्टर ही नहीं है, कोई वाइब्रेशंस ही नहीं है. सो दैट वो नहीं चलेगा. दैट इज इनऑस्पिशियसनेस. ऑस्पिशियस मंगलता लाएंगे, जैसा व्यक्ति जहाँ जाएगा अच्छी चीजें लाएगा, अच्छे विचार लाएगा. So that is the, again, all these things slowly and steadily you will see when more and more of your kundalini will rise. अपने आप, अपने आप आपका पूरा जो पर्सनालिटी है चमक जाता है. All you have to do is connect. Okay, so anyway, this is a little off the topic, but coming to the beautiful relationship of a brother and sister. ये एक मेरी एक्सपीरियंस किसी ने मुझे कबेला में बताया था. इन इटली आई वॉज देयर, इट वॉज अ राखी सेरेमनी. तो वो एक बता रही थी कि जैसे राखी में सब लोग थाली बनाते हैं एंड देन वी गो एंड वी टाई राखी, राइट. एंड इन कबीला इट इज़ अ इंटरनेशनल सेमिनार, सब लोग अलग अलग कंट्रीज से आते हैं. और राखियाँ दो तीन ही मिलती हैं क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा बनती हैं. बट एवरीबडी, यू कांट हैव 50-60 राखीज एंड ऑल. तो दो तीन राखियाँ थी. एंड दिस Sejogini was saying that she tied Rakhi to two random people. And the following year, I think whenever it was, she was having a baby and suddenly she had to go to the emergency. तो she was not in the position. तो उसको अस्पताल लेके गए, कोई थे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में और somebody she did not know, लेके गए इमरजेंसी रूम में एंड शी हैड द थिंग. उसका पूरा देखभाल हुआ. एंड एज दे वर टॉकिंग एंड गिविंग बंधन्स एंड वाइब्रेशंस, उसको पता चला कि अरे ये दोनों ही तो थे जो पिछले साल उसने उनको राखी बांधा था. How did the divine work it out? And they are not related at all. They are not even part of that committee and all. One was passing by, the other was in the bus team or some transportation team from the airport to the Kabela castle. कैसे हो गया? तो these are the deep connections. आपकी कुंडलिनी जानती है कि किससे आपका कनेक्शन होना चाहिए. देखिए, ये बहुत सारी चीजें आपको पता भी नहीं चलेंगी. यू विल बी टेकन केयर ऑफ इन ऑल लेवल्स. जहाँ जाओगे, जिनसे मिलोगे, इट विल नॉट बी बेमतलब. ये जान लो कि कुछ ना कुछ है, ऐसे नहीं मिल रहे हैं. ठीक है. तो आपके एवरी डे यू कैन काउंट, अरे इस चीज से मैंने ये सीखा, ये मुझे सिखा रहे हैं श्री माता जी. ये आपका सीखना का रोज हो गया. जिनसे आप मिलोगे, या तो आपको उनसे कुछ जुड़ना है, कुछ सीखना है, या उनको कुछ बताना है सहयोग के बारे में. सहयोगीज हैं तो डेफिनेटली एक अलग सा एक उल्लास. यू विल मीट पीपल फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, बट योर कुंडलिनी विल कनेक्ट अगेन. इफ यू कनेक्ट आउटसाइड वे, बाहर से, अरे ये यहाँ से हैं, फलाने से हैं, ठीक है, वो एक लेवल ऑफ कनेक्शन है. बट योर डीपर कनेक्शन इज थ्रू योर कुंडलिनी. वो आप धीरे धीरे समझोगे. इसको पाठ ऐसा पढ़ाने की जरूरत नहीं है. बट एज यू कीप मेडिटेटिंग, दिस डीप अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ ऑल द रिलेशनशिप्स, ऑल जो श्री माता जी बताएं कि भगवान ने ऑलरेडी ये सब बना के रखा हुआ है. तो यू आर ट्राइंग टू लर्न द डिवाइन लॉज. यू सी, कुछ लोगों से मिलते ही ऐसा लगता है, अरे दी, आई थिंक वी आर कनेक्टेड समवेयर. क्योंकि हमारे विचार इतने मिलेंगे या हमारे साथ ऐसी घटनाएं होंगी, विल बी वेरी सिमिलर. So you are realize, oh, this is something unique, and how did we meet? So you'll know, oh, this is Sage Yoga. This is the beauty of divine power. So even this one, this gathering also that we are having, I'm telling you, it was not at all planned. ये planned था ही नहीं. इसका क्या मर्म है मुझे भी नहीं मालूम. इस रिसर्च में या बुक निकलेगा, कैसा होगा, किसी को कुछ नहीं मालूम. बट वी आर हियर टुगेदर. सो ओनली टाइम विल टेल इसके इसके इसमें से और क्या क्या, इस इट्स लाइक सोइंग द सीड्स. इसमें से क्या फल निकलने वाला है वो तो समय बताएगा. बट एन्जॉय दिस टाइम. इसको आप एन्जॉय करो. इस चीज़ को ऐसा लो कि नहीं श्री माता जी, ये रिसर्च मैं अपने आप पे कर रही हूँ. ठीक है, बाहर के लिए एक रिसर्च बन रहा है, योर डेटा इज कलेक्टेड, ऑल दैट इज गुड. बट वाई एम आई चोजन फॉर दिस, एंड देर इज समथिंग डीपली आई वॉन्ट टू ऑब्जॉर्व. इसमें से मैं जो भी सीख सकूँ श्री माता जी मुझे सिखा दीजिए. ठीक है. तो दिस इज लाइक हर कैरेज, ये उनकी गाड़ी चल रही है, यू जस्ट हॉप ऑन. है कि नहीं? It is not necessary that person, yeah, you will know on your kundalini again. See, this has to come in the light of your spirit. कोई भी चीज आप मेंटली नहीं सोचना चाहिए, आई वुड से। मैं इसलिए कह रही हूँ क्योंकि हम हर एक चीज को सोच सकते हैं, अरे मे बी दिस इज ऑल्सो डिवाइन, ऐसा नहीं है। यू हैव टू नो फॉर श्योर इन द लाइट ऑफ योर स्पिरिट। मतलब आपकी कुंडलिनी आपके जब ब्रह्मरंध्र पर आ जाए और जब आप निर्विचार हो जाएं, दैट्स व्हेन you'll exactly know how to interpret these messages. तो हर चीज को निर्विचारिता में देखना है। हाँ, गो अहेड अर्पिता, व्हाट्स योर क्वेश्चन?
Okay, so my question, it's not on this topic, but it's related to Sahaj only. I want to know if there's a solution. So, like, I like to participate in competitions and many activities, but the problem I face is right before I have to go for the competition or do the activity, my heart starts beating as if it's going to come out. It beats so fast.
Yeah.
So, what can I do for that?
Simple. See, and one thing is you will see all these palpitations, heartbeat, raising, nervousness comes, okay? When it's a natural reaction, it's nothing that you should be afraid of, even for having it. But what you can do at that point of time, we have this workout of the center heart, okay? Actually, we can follow the video if you want, where we put our left hand on the center heart and right hand towards Shimataji. Okay? And take a deep breath and we say in our hearts, Jagadamba, with your breath. जब आपका हार्ट चक्र एकदम स्ट्रांग और सॉलिड हो जाएगा, यस, सेम विद द स्टमक ऑल्सो। ऑल द वी से ना बटरफ्लाईज, और कुछ लोगों को बहुत ज्यादा होता है तो पेट में दर्द होता है। नहीं होता है, हम लोग बड़े लोग भी, हम लोग को भी होता है। आई हैड बटरफ्लाईज व्हेन दिस प्रोग्राम हैड टू स्टार्ट। मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा था श्री माता जी कहाँ से कहाँ जा रहे हैं, व्हाट आर वी डूइंग। बट slowly you will see when your kundalini starts to come up and you say Shri Mataji please take over. And as I said, आपकी कुंडलिनी का क्या है, वो more this like a rope children. Your kundalini has many strands. Remember Gaurav asked that question, 3 into 7 raised to the power 108, right? 21 raised to the 108. Now that many strands, it has already 26 digits. Okay, that many strands of kundalini. तो जितने वो आएंगी आपको बस ध्यान में चले जाना है। If you are able to enter, as I said, everything you start with entering into the state of thoughtlessness, tuning yourself. जो व्यक्ति बार बार अपने आप को ट्यून करता है, दिन में अगर आप 3-4 बार ट्यून कर लो, या आपकी आदत हो गई है कि हर एक चीज के पहले लेट मी फर्स्ट ब्रिंग माई अटेंशन on top of my head, you will see you will get a habit of going beyond your mind. So even if there is some fearful, yeah, exam competition chal raha hai, you should tell yourself, Arpita, chalo, let me enter my Sahasrar. This is not the way. I don't want to be nervous and not enjoy this also. Let me just go beyond this. ठीक है, लोग हैं. So you will see your Kundalini will take over. And you just say, Mother Kundalini, Shri Mataji, remove this nervousness. I want to be completely relaxed that I'm not doing anything at all. तो वो राइट चैनल, जब आपका राइट चैनल खूब अच्छे से सेटल, ठंडा, सूर्य नाड़ी ठंडी हो जाएगी, आप बिल्कुल नर्वस नहीं फील करोगे। यू विल से अरे सब कुछ हो रहा है पर आई एम डिफरेंट, कोई चीज़ अलग नहीं है। पढ़ लिया है तो जो आएगा वही लिखूंगी। लास्ट मिनट में तो कुछ ऐसे थोड़े ना होगा। बट विथ योर प्रोसेस ऑफ कुंडलिनी कमिंग अप मोर एंड मोर, आपका सटल बॉडी बहुत स्ट्रांग हो जाएगा, सॉलिड हो जाएगा, इतना सॉलिड हो जाएगा, नर्वसनेस, फियरफुलनेस सब नहीं चला जाएगा। यू जस्ट कनेक्ट, से नो नाउ आई एम कनेक्टिंग टू द अल्टीमेट। तो विचार भी आपको डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेंगे। दैट इज द वे, एटलीस्ट दैट्स द वे आई हैव फाउंड आउट। If anybody else has any other ways, I don't know. But center heart, let's work today on little bit on the center heart. Because since yesterday I've been talking to someone about center heart, how to work on the center heart, how to ensure that our center heart is strong, and it has to be strengthened, children, because all your autoimmune problems जो होते हैं, allergies होते हैं, issues with asthma, issues with lot of things, you will see it is the center heart. So see, today we covered the topics left heart, right heart, and I think Arpita summed it up with her question as center heart. Heart chakra is very important, children. इसीलिए यहाँ पे देखिए, दिस इज कनेक्टेड टू योर पेरेंट्स, माँ बाप का बहुत बहुत स्थान है। तो आपका रिलेशनशिप विद योर पेरेंट्स, अगेन इट इज नॉट सुपरफिशियल बट थ्रू द स्पिरिट, हर चीज को आत्मा के द्वारा आप कनेक्ट करिए। वाई यू शुड रेस्पेक्ट समबडी, इट इज नॉट बिकॉज इट इज अ कंडीशनिंग, अंदर की बात है। अंदर की बात है, आपके अंदर ऐसे विचार हैं, आपके अंदर साक्षात श्री रामचंद्र हैं। यू विल नॉट डू एनीथिंग बिलो योर डिग्निटी, नो। It is a simple thing to enjoy another human being, to have some respect for someone who's elder to you, someone who loves you dearly. पेरेंट्स का तो कहते हैं कि माँ बाप का प्यार, उनका जो, वो जो हमारे ऊपर करते हैं वो आप चुका ही नहीं सकते हो 7 जन्म तक, यू कांट repay them. But what you can do is with your good behavior, with your nurturing, with your kindness, with your inner beauty and strength, by being something great and good, that gives them peace. मतलब आई हर्ड श्री माता जी सेइंग, अगर यू प्रेस द फीट ऑफ योर पेरेंट्स, जब वो उनको, उनका, उनके दिन भर का जो काम होता है उनका, थोड़ा सा आप पैर दबा दीजिए, तो उनके मन से जो आशीर्वाद आपको निकलता है, इट कम्स मल्टीफोल्ड। यू विल गेट ब्लेसिंग्स ऑफ मल्टीट्यूड्स, मतलब उस आशीर्वाद से आप बहुत कुछ पा सकते हो। बट इसे इंडिया में ये तो हमको कल्चरली मालूम है। बट अभी आप देखो, जब आप उनके पैर दबाओ, या कोई भी जिसका, यू फील दैट समवन इज टायर्ड, लेट मी 5 minutes, इट डजंट टेक मच, पूरा आप देखोगे, योर कुंडलिनी विल राइज बिकॉज शी इज हैप्पी, बिकॉज दिस अदर पर्सन इज हैप्पी, ही इज ब्लेसिंग यू। कल हमने वलय का भी देखा, कैसे वो वॉट गोज अराउंड कम्स अराउंड, द टॉक जो शिमादेश जी बोला है बिटवीन बोथ सदाशिवा एंड आदिशक्ति, व्हेन शी मेक्स द पैराबोला. So always understand, you give kindness, you'll get multifold. You give love, you'll get multifold. You give your trust, you give your joy and understanding, you'll get multifold. Now we are learning this through Surge Yoga. All this is no more poetic, it is reality. So you do good not because of any conditioning. You have to be good because you know it will not look nice. No, you are good because you're good. You're not even aware. एक वो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन श्री माता जी ला रहे हैं हमारे अंदर. Okay, so imbibe these qualities, all these chakras, you will see, सीधा सीधा आपकी कुंडलिनी पर असर करता है. आप उस पे ध्यान दें. All the clearance that we do on the left side and the right side will support your root system. And if your root system is good, आपको कोई हिला नहीं सकता है. आप जहाँ जाओगे, जहाँ पे आपका चित्त जाएगा, वहाँ पे रास्ते बनते जाएंगे, अच्छी अच्छी चीजें होती जाएंगी. पर उसके काबिल बनना है. दैट्स वाई हम गाते भी हैं शिवादा जी, तेरा पुत्र बनने की पात्रता दे माँ. मतलब वो पात्रता चाहिए हमें कि श्री माता जी, इतना आपने हमको इतना आशीर्वाद दिया है, मेक अस वर्दी ऑफ इट, कि हम, दिस वेसल और दिस इंस्ट्रूमेंट कैन बी यूज फॉर योर वर्क. पर उसकी तपस्विता क्या है? टू कीप टू द सेंटर. कैसे अपने आप को मध्य मार्ग में रखें, विचारों से नहीं, नॉट विथ थॉट्स. विचारों का भी रोल है. यू हैव टू इंट्रोस्पेक्ट, अरे शायद मैंने ये गलती की है, ओके लेट मी मेडिटेट एंड सी व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन. तो गोइंग बैक एंड फोर्थ, लॉजिकली ऑल्सो इट शुड मेक सेंस. तो इन ऑल वेज, अगेन योर कुंडलिनी, योर कनेक्शन विद श्री माता जी आपको पूरा का पूरा पिक्चर दे देगा, what where you are lacking. So first these years, use your, all your age is the time to learn what is the state of my chakras, where am I lacking, and how do I strengthen it. It is very simple. Clearance, meditation, absorption, and then how you manifest. अभी देखो, हम लोग वाइब्रेशन इतना बात करते हैं, बट उनके गुणों पे आपको ज्यादा ध्यान देना चाहिए. वी डू दैट प्रॉब्ली इन डे 1 hour, हाफ एन आवर बैठ जाएंगे. पर व्हाट डू यू डू द रेस्ट ऑफ द 23 hours? चलो उसमें से 10 घंटे सो गए, ओके, 10 11 hours, ओके, स्टिल वी हैव 15 hours, वी हैव, सॉरी, 12 to 14 hours विद अस. उस 14 घंटे में आप क्या कर रहे हो आपकी जिंदगी के साथ? आपकी क्या विचारधारा है? हाउ फार यू आर बीइंग अ सहयोगी? हाउ फार यू आर बीइंग दैट आइडियल सहयोगी? कितना आपका? चलो 8 hours, मेक इट 8 hours. That 8 hours is much more valuable. So अपना हर कदम रखिए आप एक और ऐसी, the blessing is in Bharat we have all the knowledge. We have all the knowledge of the scriptures, deities. हमको मालूम है सच गलत सही गलत, हम ऑलरेडी समझ जाते हैं हमको. You don't need a lesson. This is good, this is not good. You know it. और वो मिट्टी में ही है. यहाँ पे वो नहीं है. अरे कोई कुछ भी कर लेता है. Why not? I shot him. Oh, I felt like. We had one case. This guy, he just killed this girl who was sitting in the train. Normal train जा रहा है. We are seeing in the cam, and he's a convict with so many इसके ऊपर accusations थे, cases थे. वो बाहर कैसे आया? वो इस लड़की को क्यों मारा? बोल रहा है मुझे नहीं मालूम, मुझे लगता है पुलिस ने मेरे दिमाग में कुछ डाला है, इसलिए मैंने उसका कत्ल कर दिया. There's no head and tail. There's no head and tail. क्योंकि they have no connection with the roots. It's gone. It is totally destroyed. Drugs लेते हैं, they drink alcohol. Everything is spoiling them. But as even if यहाँ हिंदुस्तान में अगर आप सही भी चीज मतलब कोई गलत भी करता है उसको मालूम है ये मैं चोरी कर रहा हूँ या गलत कर रहा हूँ या मैं शराब पी रहा हूँ या I'm having bad eyes for somebody. All that is we know that it is wrong. क्यों? Because ये है. That is the power of Yoga Bhumi of India. Okay, so again, all this knowledge will help you again how you create yourself. आप अपने आप को क्या बनाना चाहते हो? Your Kundalini knows, but ask for those things that will empower you more, make you a better person. Okay. All right. So shall we start our clearance today?
Yes.
Wow, it's 11:30. Okay, let's start with a candle. We can all raise our Mother Kundalini, give ourselves a bandhan. We can start with the Muladhara Chakra. We'll pray Shri Mataji. Please burn away all negativities, all the lust, all temptations, all the evil that is within me. Please burn away, Shri Mataji, into this fire element. Swadhisthana. Shri Mataji, please burn away all impure desires. All the impure knowledge, please burn away. Observe the flow of vibrations. Let us ask for only the pure desire, children. Everything will fall in place. And that is the pure spirit to become one with Shri Mataji. Other desires, we leave it to you, Shri Mataji. You take care of my well being, Shri Mataji. Next chakra, left Nabhi. Here you say, Shri Mataji, please burn away all my anger, all my hatred, all my greed, miserliness. Let it all burn away and make me peaceful and satisfied. Observe your left Nabhi, children. If it is becoming cool, what we say, चिड़चिड़ापन, गुस्सा करना, बात बात पे रूठ जाना, ये नाभि चक्र से भी आता है बच्चों. जैसे श्री माता जी, make me extremely peaceful and calm. Now left heart. Now यहाँ पे प्रार्थना करते हैं, श्री माता जी, मेरे अंदर की जो भी नेगेटिविटी है उसे इस अग्नि द्वारा पूरी तरह निकाल दीजिए, श्री माता जी। Divine Mother, please burn away all negativities of my left heart, all imbalances of my left heart. हृदय को साफ रखिए, किसी के प्रति कोई भी गलत भावना, गलत विचार ना रखें. Don't have any ill feelings towards anyone. Make your heart pure, innocent, full of love, divine love. Yeah. Now, left Vishuddhi. Shri Mataji, please burn away all negativities of my left Vishuddhi. Let me have no confusions. Please purify all my relations. Shri Mataji, let there be complete maryadas in my behavior, in my speech. Let me not escape my problems, but let me face them and remove it from the roots through Sahaj Yoga powers. Next, left Agya, Baya Agya Chakra. We'll say Shri Mataji, Please burn away all the conditionings, all thoughts that make me feel sad, upset, all crying, weeping. All the superego. Please burn away, Shri Mataji. Now, Sahasrara, left Sahasrar, Shri Mataji, please burn away all negativities of all the chakras. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am completely secure and I will be victorious over all challenges in life. Now we can begin the foot soak. Put some salt in it. Let us vibrate the water. Left hand towards Shri Mataji. Right hand towards the water tub. Shri Mataji, let your divine vibrations flow through me into the water element. Once you feel the cool breeze, children, put your feet in the water tub. Now bring your left hand on your liver. दाहिना हाथ liver पे ले आइए. Sorry, left hand, बायां हाथ liver पे. Right hand towards Shri Mataji. And say, Shri Mataji, please remove all the negativities, all imbalances of my liver. पूरी तरह श्री माता जी के साथ जुड़ने की कोशिश कीजिए। एक वैक्यूम सा हो जाता है। You'll feel a vacuum as you're connected to Shri Mataji and pray Shri Mataji. Let your divine vibrations completely cool my liver, purify my attention. Here you can also say Shri Mataji, please awaken the moon. Let the coolness of the moon purify my attention. श्री माता जी हमें श्री चंद्रमा की शीतलता प्रदान कीजिए माँ। Observe your right hand fingers. Left hand on your right nabhi. बायां हाथ राइट नाभि पे ले आइए. Here you press it and here you say Shri Mataji, please awaken within us self-esteem, dignity of an ideal Sahaja Yogi. Please awaken within me all the qualities of an ideal Sahaja Yogi. अब अपना बायां हाथ, bring it on your right hand, left hand on your right heart. This is the place of the Father. So here you say Shri Mataji. Verily, you are the boundaries of good conduct within me. Verily, you are the responsibility. Verily, you look after me, Shri Mataji. Remove all my boastfulness, all my ego. Make me humble, Shrimataji. Humble and respectful. Now bring your left hand on your right Vishuddhi. बायां हाथ दाहिने विशुद्धि पर ले आइए. Shri Mataji, please give me pure speech, pure communication. Let there be purity, dignity in all my speech. Let me be genuine, not artificial. Now let's bring our left hand on our right agya. You can hold the left side of your head, and here you say Shri Mataji, please remove my ego. All feelings that I'm better than others. Please remove it, Shri Mataji. Make me extremely forgiving. Remove all my reactions. Shri Mataji, forgive me if I've hurt anyone. And please forgive those who have harmed me. Now bring your left hand 2 inches above your head. See the flow of vibrations, children? Above your head, are you feeling cool? Bring your hand back on your lap, children. Wash your feet. पैरों को धो लेते हैं. Yesterday, we heard half of this speech. We'll listen to the other half.
You see, it is her desire which must be aroused. If her desire is not aroused, she will not conceive the creation. So a kalpa is spent in that. Quite a lot of time is spent in her own thinking, which way she should do it. She has created many universes. It is not one universe she has created. She has created universes after universes, and I will show you how she has created so many universes. And some of them are still lingering on, some of them are destroyed. But today before us, this universe, this earth, on this earth, India, and in India, Delhi, we are sitting at 10 minutes apiece. It's like that. So at this moment, whatever is the thing, is not the past, not the future. But I am telling you about the present moment we are here. But many universes have been created by Adi Shakti even before us. And she has tried many other things also. Ultimately, she has tried this. She has created earth and then created us. Now, how she has done that, we'll see later on. Just now, let us see how she has used her third power. Then she decides to create. She is endowed with three powers. She has three powers of God which are granted to her. By one power, first of all, is the existence, the desire to exist. She desires to exist with God. The second power is to create. And the third power is to sustain. First power is existence, second is to create, and the third is the evolving power or sustenance power by which gradually you sustain something and you become something. These are the three powers she assumes. In short, we can say that she forms three powers of Mahakali, Mahasaraswati, and Mahalakshmi. These are the three powers she assumes within herself. Now she uses again her parabolic systems. Supposing I have come to this house by this way, I know this way, then I take that way, I know that way, I know the middle way, everything. Now I know these three ways and I know all about it with that knowledge. I can do something else. So she again uses her parabolic movements. Actually, her three movements of Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, and Mahasaraswati are all the time with her, with Adishakti. She can separate them and put them into three different channels. She can combine them and synthesize them and use it as a parabole. You understand this? That's why when we put a bandhan to you, we say put a parabole. It's a parabole because the vibrations are all in all the three powers are flowing this. So we have got, that three powers. The Mahakali power, you can say, I need not write Mahakali power. By Mahakali power, she desires, as I've told you, is the emotional side of God, you can say. She represents the emotional side of God. She desires. The desire is that of God. God Almighty, who is the spectator. He is the Sakshi. And she puts that Sakshi into your heart. She reflects that into your heart, which is kept all the time burning to watch what you are doing, to see your play after your creation. Her Mahasaraswati power now moves in a parabolic. She can move in any angle, 360 angles she can move from one point. Sometimes she goes round and round at a point. When she goes round and round at a point, her Mahasaraswati power can get consolidated. You can say it becomes dense. You see, that's the trouble with English language. It becomes dense. It becomes so very dense that it cracks out. These cracks also due to the momentum of the movement of the Mahakali power, Mahasaraswati power, because it is moving in a round and round fashion. They also get into the momentum of that movement. They start moving. For example, this part start moving, this part start moving, this part start moving. And when they start moving, they become round. They lose their angularities and they become round. Now I'm telling you very much in short because they become round. These rounds again are put into friction with each other. And that is how we can say, now forget about other universes where other styles were also created, but about this one we can say was created. Now you must all the time remember that this power thinks, understands, organizes, loves, and is an identity. So she creates the earth. Earth is not created so easily. Part of the sun is removed. Just like this with the hand, you can say. We must understand why the sun became so cold. From the sun, it is removed very much far away first, to the furthest point so that it freezes completely. Or sorry, like moon, it was taken very far away. It just freezes completely and is then brought near the sun again, like a pendulum. It is moved again towards the cold side. Again, it is brought to the hot side. It is brought to a point, to the medium point, where earth is made. Again, I'm saying, it's not a chance of nature, is made deliberately habitable for human beings. The temperature is brought in. It has been done by Adi Shakti, the mother. She has done it deliberately. It's not easy to conceive of such a mother, but she has done it. And she brings this earth to a point where life can begin. So the combination of moon and the combination of sun gives you hydrogen from the moon, oxygen from the sun, gives you water. The freezing and heating. The freezing and heating gives you the water. In the water, when the earth is made spirally to move upward, again the heating and cooling starts. By heating and cooling, life comes into being as amino acids. Is done deliberately. What I'm saying, it is not done by something by chance.
Let us hold our hands and thank Shri Mataji for all the blessings and for this deep knowledge. With complete gratitude, let us thank Shri Mataji again and again. Now slowly, let us raise our Mother Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. Sorry for today's delay, but if you have any questions, this is a very good talk, children. You can listen to it again and again. How Omkar was formed and how, again, she talked deliberately from the sun. Imagine it was taken out. A part of the sun was removed from the sun, a mass, and that was the earth. And then she was brought out, made it cold, then again got closer to the sun. So with this hot and cold movement, amino acids were came into being. That is the Mahalakshmi, that is a life force. So this is how creation started. Okay, let me give you the feedback form. So, Shrimadaji, see how she has given this deep knowledge that everything was done by the divine power. Why are we discussing creation of universe? Okay, because of the vibrations I felt to play this talk. That was yesterday, and we completed it today. And as I said, it was the beginning of the first session after Diwali Padwa. And I was also not sure if I should play this talk even with the newcomers, but very clear vibrations. So it is for us to know, for us to learn and understand that there is deliberation. It was not by the way we are on this planet. This is not by the way. We are just born on earth, and there is a lot of, I think, a lot of designing and planning. And all this was made for whom? For human beings to understand why we have to achieve the highest, which is God Almighty. Okay. So, see, this changes a lot, now your whole perspective of living, of life, it changes. So, uh, that you are under the care of God Almighty, that there is a loving force behind our creation, why we are made so, why we are given realization to know God Almighty. Any other question? Sure, I will share this link on the group, or it's also available on the website. Teens Can Meditate. There's a blog section. Go on that. Every day's speech is being uploaded on the blog.